hyperspace vault. Dave and Alex back here with another video, and today we're doing an unboxing and review on the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back Luke Skywalker. And I can see all of you guys' faces right now going like, what?
Yeah, because these figures aren't supposed to be out now. Their initial release date's going to be, they're supposed to be April 27th. So, yeah, I found this at Meijer today. So there's been reports on the internet that people have been finding these 40th anniversary figures at Meijer. And I think some of the locations was like Ohio and Michigan. So I was in Louisville today, and I stopped by Meijer, and they had the entire wave there. And I think the lady that was working in the toys, she just put them out, I believe, because she was like rearranging some stuff and had some stock out. So the whole wave was there. It was a single, one of each figure. So I guess they got one case in, and I grabbed Luke because that was my first figure that I wanted to get. This is so awesome. I mean, look at this card. It's it's amazing. You got the Empire Strikes Back logo, the classic logo. You got Kenner. You got the image of Luke on the card. And I'm not sure if this was the first version or second version. There was two original Luke Skywalker Bespins. One had like brown hair. One had like real bright yellow hair. And I'm not sure which, but they did have different images. One of them was like Luke looking around a corner or something. But, and just for reference, here is a comparison between the Star Wars 40th anniversary card. So, there's the difference. Now, the only difference I noticed on the cards itself, on the 40th anniversary logo is printed on the Star Wars cards, and then on the Empire Strikes Back card, this is a sticker that's on the card.
Which is really cool.
It's like a foil sticker. Okay, so let's take a look at the back of the card.
It has the rest of Wave 1 for Star Wars Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary. And if you guys want to go see Wave 1 and the full Wave 2, go check out our preview video of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary figures. But on the back of the card we have Luke as, of course, Yoda, Leia, Han, and the AT-AT driver.
Yeah, one thing I found odd was this original Star Wars logo with the double racetrack around. I figured this would be an Empire Strikes Back logo up here, so I thought that was kind of odd. And it's more like the 40th anniversary Star Wars back, where it had the double racetrack. And these series showed both Wave 1 and 2. And this card just shows Wave 1 of the Empire Strikes Back. And there is a Wave 2 coming in August, and then there's even a rumored Wave 3 maybe for later this year. So we'll have to wait and see what they come out. Hopefully we get some new figures, because all of these were repacks, and that's unfortunate. I mean, they're all cool figures, and it's nice that they're doing them 40th anniversary, but we would have liked to have seen some more new figures in this line, like like the medic droid.
And in case you guys are wondering, like in the
Lobot is another new figure that we were kind of looking forward to.
But in case you guys are wondering, the 40th anniversary of Star Wars comes with a little stand that you can collect with Darth Vader, and you can put all of your 40th anniversary Star Wars figures on there once you collect them all. But sadly, there is no stand thing for the Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary, which is kind of expected because there was no like early bird set for the Empire Strikes Back for the vintage figures.
Yeah, and in an interview with Patrick Snyder from Hasbro at Toy Fair, he said in an interview that they weren't making a Empire Strikes Back display stand for the 40th anniversary, because apparently the one that they did for Star Wars didn't sell that well, even though it came with the really cool Darth Vader figure. Yeah. But I think they did have that set a little overpriced. I think it was like $40 for the Darth Vader figure and the stand.
Yeah, the stand, I feel like, made it $20 more, which that didn't... The stand itself isn't worth $20, maybe 10 or 15, but definitely not 20. So, as you can see in the box here, it is really considered a repack because of Hasbro's made this figure before, but this new figure, it actually is new because it's a brand new sculpt for everything on him. And as you can see, he comes with 2 accessories, his lightsaber, of course, and his DL-44 blaster that he uses in The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, we don't have the original Luke comparison, the Luke Skywalker Bespin Black Series figure for comparison, but I believe it is the same body mold and sculpt, but it is a totally new head. It is a new head face sculpt and a separate sculpted hairpiece on top of the head, and then it has the photoreal printing on the head, on the face. So it looks pretty good in the package. So, but from comparison of the photos of the original Luke Skywalker Bespin that I looked on the internet, it looks like to me that this appears to be the same body or the same sculpt for the body that they originally came out with. I thought that it was going to be an all new figure, but I don't believe it is. So let's get him cracked open and let's get a closer look.
Carefully.
Okay, there we go. He's in the blister pack, and he comes with his lightsaber and the blaster pistol.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's going on with his shoes. His shoes look like, I don't know, they look weird. They look like house slippers or something.
House slippers.
Okay, we got Luke out of the blister pack, and Alex is getting posed up here with his lightsaber. Alex, what do you think of this figure?
I think it is really cool. The articulation is good with the figure, but you know, with all figures out of the package, the articulation is kind of stiff. But still, I think it's pretty good. The paint app is... I can't even explain how good the paint app is. It looks like the lightsaber is updated from the last blue lightsaber that we got, whether it was from Rey or another Luke or Anakin or whoever it was from. It looks like it's updated heavily. The hilt and of course the DL-44 blaster pistol looks good as well. So Dave, what do you think about this figure?
It's an excellent figure. They've got the likeness to Mark Hamill finally down pretty good, I think. The face sculpt is really good, and I like the hair sculpt. The hair sculpt is really excellent on this figure.
Yeah.
They finally are getting close to what Mark Hamill's hair, which I know they had trouble, and it's a hard color to really do. But I really like the hair sculpt on this figure, and it really does look a lot like Mark Hamill, and the coloring of the hair is finally good. So, and the only detraction I want to say is the fatigues, the Bespin fatigues, like in the picture back here. I think there should have been a little more dirt on the fatigues. I mean, they could have put some dirt wash on them to make them kind of dirty in spots. Because he's kind of, it does have some dirt a little bit, but it's real minor. So he does appear kind of clean in the figure, but it still looks good though. So I would just prefer a little more dirt wash, I think, on this figure. And here's a close-up of that new face sculpt. I do think they did a pretty good job. They got the chin, the little dimple in the chin there, and he looks really good, I think. And I really like the hair, the way they've done the hair.
Yeah.
Really gives it a three-dimensional look. And the digital photoreal paint technology does look pretty good. And then coming down the body, as you can see here, there is a small amount of dirt wash on it, but I would have liked to have seen more you know, around these seams and around the pockets and stuff. Would have made it stick out a little bit more. And then on the, here is the holster, and the pistol fits very well in the holster. So that is very well done, and it has the strap that wraps around the leg, and that is done nicely. And the belt itself is a separate molded piece, so it does move with the figure. And then you do have a hook here for the lightsaber. So we're going to try that out real quick and see if the hook will hold.
Because as you guys know, the 40th anniversary Darth Vader, the hook did not work that well. So.
And it does hold the lightsaber pretty well.
Yeah, 40th anniversary Star Wars Darth Vader, not Empire Strikes Back, because sadly they're not making one. Maybe in Wave 3, but
yes, we know right now, but
yeah,
I can't see them not doing a Darth Vader or a Boba Fett for the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back figure. So, okay, Alex, how do you rate this figure?
So I think on a scale from 1 to 10, I would give this figure a 10. And that's not because Luke is my favorite character in all of Star Wars. It's because of the figure itself. I give this figure a 10. So Dave, what do you rate this figure?
I'm going to rate it 5 stars. It is an older figure, but it has an all-new head sculpt on it. So that head sculpt and the likeness to Mark Hamill is really done well. So 5 stars for me. One of our most sought after figures that we've been looking for. The original one, I didn't think the head sculpt was kind of subpar. It did not really have a likeness to Mark Hamill at all. And on the secondary market, the cheapest I saw it was like $40. So I was like, no, I'm not going to pay that much for a figure that the head sculpt is just not that good. So I knew that this figure would be re-released eventually, either in the archive line or now in the 40th anniversary line. So we waited, and we got this figure. So excellent figure. If you're new to the Black Series and you're just starting to collect, or you just started collecting in the last year or so, or since Phase 3, I highly recommend this figure. Go on and pick it up and add it to your collection. All right, that wraps up this video. Please give this video a like, a comment down below. We love reading your comments and responding to them. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and that way you get to see all of our new videos when we make them. So unfortunately, we weren't able to set up an Empire Strikes Back diorama with this figure. We just moved, and all of our Black Series figures are still packed up, so we weren't able to get those out and make a diorama. All right, Alex, take us out.
May the Force be with you, always.